All right, so we're in my Dodge Ram. This is my coyote hunting rig. It's a 2015. I got I got about 190,000 miles on this thing, and it's still kicking strong. So just want to show you what I do to actually black out my truck and the technology today. There's so much freaking hand holding with unnecessary everything, bells and whistles on trucks. So what I do here doesn't necessarily apply with your truck. This is our diligent approach when the lights go out for every nighttime stand that we do. So I'm gonna start the truck and turn the radio down. So what I want you to watch, see my dashboard, how it's super bright when I turn on my headlights. Everything dulls on the dash. And when I turn my headlights off, the dashboard illuminates. It gets really bright. So the first thing I do when we're starting to coyote hunt at nighttime, I got a piece of foam and it sits, it sits right here on my dashboard. I can still see all of the display before we show up to a stand. My headlights are on. Before we show up to a stand, I go boop and I tuck that up. When I shut my headlights off, that dashboard is not super bright illuminated in a blacked out cab, and that's how we're hiding our silhouettes and our shadows at nighttime. Another thing on this option right here, on my particular truck, I can shut off that display. So everything that we do is blocking out silhouettes and shadows before we even open up the doors. When the truck shuts off, everything in the cab of the truck is blacked out. If you don't want to use a piece of foam, just have a sweatshirt, something in your truck, and just shove it, stuff it into the dashboard, black everything out that you possibly can. You're hunting coyote territory, you're hunting fields, you're hunting fields edges. It's just something extra that you can do to have a diligent approach. Another thing that we do is when I open up my doors, that dome light, I shut the little switch off. When I open up my door, the dome light's turned off. The other thing that I do when you shut the truck off, you open up the door. We don't want that. Take the keys out of the ignition. Dome light is off. Dashboard is covered. Everything in the truck is blacked out. Everything is blacked out. There's no silhouettes. There's no audible chime. And when you get out of the truck, don't slam your door. Diligent approach, sneaky in, but also don't forget sneaky out, because you're probably going to go back and call that stand at some point in the future. So your approach and your egress is just as diligent as your approach. So when you're done calling, quiet, get out quiet. So then optimistically, when you go back in the future, you don't have coyotes that heard something that they associate with danger. Have a diligent approach, have a diligent egress, and optimistic the next time you go there, that time you were there, you were at the right place, just at the wrong time, and nothing got educated, and they don't have that Pavlov's theory of negative reinforcement with sound. So just have a diligent approach, and this is our approach of not broke, don't fix it. This is what we do every single nighttime stand.